That reminds me, one Abulu from AIT, he called me yesterday, say he won't balance in report. He say, National PRO JAMB, don't sue me to court. They claim 6 billion naira. Say I talk, say in they carry fake PhD certificate. After Mr. Abulu called me, with me and I'm talk, you get one again, we call me from one newspaper. At least this one, they even try reach out to me. Now waiting they go report, Naim remain. You get one again, we call me, he say in name na, he say good morning, my ordinary. I can see. I called him yesterday. I called him back. He sent me a message. Say, when they try to reach me, but he no fit get me. You know, so I can't call him back. Into now the same discussion, say, JAMB PRO, don't sue me to court. Whether they ask me whether they don't serve me, now I tell them, say, I go ask my lawyers today. So I go call Barrister Uche who was wrong here to know whether they don't serve us. They try to remember the name of the person who called me from one newspaper. And they called, come, like say, this one just they call finish. This one come they call. Like say, talk to the mic. Sorry, I dey come. You say?
Okay. I say as you they look for that one ordinary president. The thing why I hear say tell you, say you talk, say carry fake PhD holder. I hope say you no depend on, because waiting I hear now you they ask whether they sure of the certificate where carry by reason of his response and what he displayed.
And you see, Consultant Ike, sorry. It is expected that every student will finish secondary school go sabi do alphabetical order properly. So if person where they tell you say you finish secondary school, they do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, I, J, K, W, X, Y. You go begin to ask, when I sure say this person finished secondary school, you can even ask the person, are you sure you have finished secondary school? Now the person, in order to prove to you, say you finished secondary school, if na nervousness or something, you go concept to and do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Even if he knows,
he has proven to you.
Ordinary president, even if he know he do, I mean, he go take sense, dodge him, can't tell you, say, yes, I carry my certificate for pocket. If not,
that is all. That ends it.
See the certificate. He go dodge that one, we go show competence, so he go take sense, dodge
now,
that side.
Waiting we talk be, waiting me talk be say, because JAMB is doing well to some extent. Why? Because all the cries where people carry cry come here, where we raise here, where they attack us on the matter. After 2-3 weeks, you go see them implement them.
Now institutional pride.
I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
They don't want to accept. Make shame no catch them.
Then they implement most of the things where we they raise. Even when they come here talk, say they are server, so nobody can hack into the server. I think 1 month or 2 months on air, they made a public confession that their server was hacked. After coming here on air to say no server, nobody can enter into their, I can play back. If truly they carry us go court, I go present many cases where they praise JAMB, where the same man where I question him PhD, where they praise them for doing well,
and where inconsistencies they plenty
and
or waiting.
Our own now for Nigeria to better. If we allow bad things to continue institutionally, then there is no future for this country. But anyways, I will call Barrister Uche Uwazuronye, make I find out. If they don't serve us, now, you go talk, we go talk.
You say only 6 billion he claim.
Plus another money we they talk say they claim.
6 billion. Sir.
Say me I talk say they parade fake PhD certificate, and then I talk say he display bad character where he get from his parents.
Another one they ask only.
That's what they tell me. The journalist.
Some radio stations you do headline this morning.
Are you serious?
Yes, sir.
Then they wait for them.
Yes, sir. You know everything about us they sweet them. Whether the other people balance or not. If they for news already, they don't analyze them.
Yeah.
So no.
When I remember the BBC owner.
Yes, sir.
Abi? Now, make I tell you now, in case you know. The same BBC is looking for peace now. Yes. They don't even bring their advert come here. Yes. We go play them. Now, native doctor, we senior native doctor, now they collect native doctor wife. I go look for that. Ordinary Ahmed, good evening, sir, and happy Sunday. I am Friday Oloko from Punch Newspapers in Abuja. I've been trying your lines. The spokesperson of JAMB, Dr. Fabian Benjamin, has taken you to court over alleged defamation. We want to get your response and find out if your lawyer has replied him. This was sent to me at 8:57 p.m. on Sunday. On Sunday, 30th January 2022. So now imagine this kind of person now for NDDC make small opportunity day. You know, not be one court you go plenty courts to get back at me. Akramakala, okay, if you talk finish, Akramakala won't talk.
Make I give them out.
No, talk.
Because the thing you get a CB. If na only 6 billion where you see to claim, somebody will from a better claim. As you see, say, waiting, they claim, get weight. For
no, you don't do. If truly they don't sue us, make we respect the court, but they never serve us. Okay.
Good morning, my super ordinary
Can
president.
Can we please have a little volume so that people will hear what is happening? I don't need to talk to you about it, sir. Continue, sir.
Yes, my super ordinary president. Good morning, sir. You know, surprise say with the SIAM, they talk say in don't sue you to court, but waiting street us past we say waiting you been they tell them waiting you they shout on top of your voice because of our children, the future of our children. I don't need to talk
to you about it. You should have listened to know that people are supposed to hear it here.
The future of our children, now you they fight for. You know, get
the future of this nation.
And our children, I don't be the future of this nation.
Are you sure?
You know, get any personal.
If we not arrange this nation now, there is no future for our children. In case you don't know.
Now, what do you they fight for?
Our great grandparents, they tell them, say, when they be children, they say future leaders of tomorrow. Leaders of tomorrow, their time reach, they don't lead anybody apart from their homes. Our parents can't come, leaders of tomorrow. Now only us will be their children, they can't lead. It don't reach our turn. Now we go turn the table. Now they say Saturday will go good. Now from the Thursday you go see the sign. If we cannot achieve something meaningful before we die, then there is no future for our children.
My president, even as they sue you to court, even as we did now, many parents they wasted, they cry, they talk about waiting their children they go through.
You see, what my worry
they talk now.
My worry be say JAMB go just wake up one day, come up with a policy without consultation with the parents, without consultation with stakeholders that would tell you, no, if you try it this way, okay, you are looking at it from this perspective. What about this perspective? What about this? People in the rural areas, you are talking about CBT, computer-based test. Now, some government schools have never seen computer all their lives. Now, the ones that one honorable decided to maybe give them 5 computers where it won't make news item, news headline. They don't distribute. No light.
Either the computer no they work.
Let's assume say they work. No light to even power the computer.
You see, some of the policies of
you enter the computer room. There is no light. They just see monitor, CPU, keyboard, and mouse. Apart from that, way they teach them. Class, what is this? Monitor. What is this? CPU. What is this? Keyboard. What is this? Mouse. Clap for yourself. Now the first day, where them go power the computer for them.
For exam, they will tell them make them drum. Make them color and label.
Now, the day where they come on computer for them for the first time. Gang. You don't know waiting to do with the computer again. We never reach that level. Now here we did. Students and their parents carry cry come here. Now it be the beginning of my fight with Mr. Dr. Fabian.
Yes, sir.
Students carry some
Are you still referring him to Dr. Fabian? He hasn't shown you his certificate.
No, as he don't sue me to call him.
No, he never even talks, say he sue you. Himself, ordinary president, even him, never tell you say he sue you. I don't even think whether it will make sense to ask him.
So no, for
waiting I see ordinary president, it be like say JAMB has a deliberate way for excluding the poor from education, higher education.
It's like it's for the rich.
It's for the rich. Because if you look at the policy, like the CBT policy we talk about, there should have been a foundation. The foundation is to ensure that the schools by themselves have computers and the students.
And I've been teaching the students with
computers. But you wake up, you are setting exams that will be the crossing point from secondary school to higher institution.
A very mighty bridge.
You now decided to say it must be by CBT without ensuring that those who were supposed to take the exams were prepared for that. Now, is that not a deliberate plan to exclude the poor from higher education?
Okay, but my daughter wants to talk. Now, these are the owners of Nigeria. If we are able to prepare Nigeria well for them. Over to you.
Good morning, my ordinary president.
Yes, ma'am.
Related to the exam, the CBT exams, I was opportune to write JAMB as at 2016, and that was my first time of sitting for an exam, CBT wise. On that day, my fear was not to even write the exams. My fear was nothing more than let there be stable electricity, number one. Because I don't know, since I've not written exams on that, I don't know if my system gets shut down. I'll continue from there, or the timing will start up from somewhere. Lo and behold, what my fear was, it happened.
What happened?
And there was shutdown of power in the center I was writing. So after everything, I was just, God, my time is going. The system has not come up. What will I do? Do you know when they powered everything? After I started this, and the timing started from beginning again. So that one was gone. On the second batch, I was writing. My fear was, let me finish early. Even if I get ammo, I no get ammo. May just be say I beat that timing when they give us. And my ordinary president, this is really affecting so many students. It's really affecting the future leaders that they are praying to have, that you are advocating for to have in this country. They are demoralizing us. There are so many people I know of who wrote their first JAMB getting 228 above that, but their second sitting, third sitting, you see that the morale don't low. Like they've even given up. I know of somebody that even said, after I write this JAMB, I'm not going to write again, I'll go learn handwork. And I know of another person that with the first point she got, she was not being able to secure an admission with a very higher grade. But the one she got was below 200, 150 something.
And she got admission.
And that's the one she used. And then her mind was no longer in education again. So please, my ordinary
when you are at your peak, that you were supposed to be encouraged. No. Then when you just did anyhow thing, 180 something, they said go. See, I they talk and they say I would like to talk. When we not go see the disadvantage.
Ordinary President, now for here we ask them which JAMB where our children where they go school for Dubai, Saudi Arabia,
America, Canada. Which JAMB they write?
Which JAMB then they write? But here we ask them.
So
because it looks like they are totally backwards. Education have left them somewhere.
No, be here we did the same doctor.
They start to argue. At least we have parents. We have parents that their children are still going to school outside this country. Which JAMB where those children they write to go to school to Ukraine?
They don't have any business with JAMB. They don't have any business. Now, poor men, children, they suffer. They make billions of naira, billions and billions of naira every year in the name of JAMB in this country. In case you don't know,
they only
we will expose how much they make every year.
They are only keeping and defending JAMB because of the money they are extorting from students, from parents.
And we will continue to talk until we get it right in this country.
Because it's a straightforward thing. Is our education better than that one of England? Is it better than the one in Ghana? Is it better than the one in Finland? Is it better than the one in Ukraine and Russia? So our children from here are going to schools in those countries. Which JAMB are they writing, either in that country or here?
Consultant Ike, ordinary, I don't know what he's suing you for. But you know, under the press law, once you entrust yourself to public service and you are being paid by taxpayers' money, you should be able to absorb all the criticisms. The public will scrutinize you, whatever you are doing, except you are in your own private house, doing your own business. But provided you are being paid by the taxpayers' money, then the public need to know. The press has a responsibility to question what you are doing. So I think that is
I only question
is an elementary law which your lawyer would deal with.
I only question.
So there's nothing to bother about that.
The answer, I go play back.
It's an elementary law.
I go play back. Make una hear. Yeah. It's just like person wey finish secondary school, where they sound like say you no go fit finish ABCD finish. You go come ask, are you sure you finish secondary school? Simple. He say, but anyway, until we will find out from Barrister Uche was Ronya and Co. Yes, Barrister. Yes. Okay.
Madam President, sir, in this JAMB matter, what we they handle here, we they ask some villages they will never see light for their life. In those kind of villages, even if the computer there, they don't even get how those villages where they never ever see light. If they even get the computer there, they don't even know how to on them.
Do you know why we have miracle centers? Do you know why we have miracle centers? Yes, Susan.
Sorry, sir. And secondly, there are some students, special students. You need to understand that they are autistic students. There are some children where we say they know
very slow. They are intelligent, but they are slow.
Yes. You need to give them time. You need to understand every child, how to teach every child differently. And those kind of children, you put all of them together and make them go right one.
Yes.
How do they cope?
It's like putting monkey, lion, tiger in one place and say, let's see the first to climb the tree.
Yes, sir.
And because monkey just you say monkey is the best in the jungle. Make them come do another exam, say who go chop who first. Make we see whether monkey go see even opportunity to climb up. Yes, my dear.
Good morning, my ordinary president.
Yes, my dear.
That miracle center where they talk about there, now for big men children.
Yes.
The ones who want write JAMB. I get some of my friends who don't go to the miracle center. Waiting they tell me be say, you get one code where they go put.
Yes.
You go display all the answers. The only thing be say you go use your sense, come fail yourself small. Make them not to catch you. Now waiting that they do for that miracle.
This is Nigeria. Yes,
Madam President, because of the deficiency in our legal system, people are taking advantage of that. Any small thing, everybody wants to go to courts. Everybody wants to go to court to cover up whatever.
Now, the one way they tire me be say, You want to sue me to court. You do press conference first before.
Even the judge himself is a human being, and we are all waiting. The date now, 14th of February, according to what we don't see for media. They never serve us, but
you know, not be the first time where they serve us for media. Even yes, NBC, that suspension where they withdraw our license. Yeah. Now for Facebook and Twitter and this thing. Now we see them
February,
and we comply. So this one too we go comply.
Yes, sir. The money where snake swallow, who carry them go court?
For JAMB.
For JAMB. Maybe we go make the.
Sorry, you the talk of snakes swallow money.
Wait a minute.
This deliberate exclusion of the poor.
Hold on. We are coming back to you, Mr. Poor. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my ordinary president.
Yes, sir. Nahumi and I'm Devano for radio and TV telephone.
Devano with Yakubu.
Yaks. Yakubu from where?
Yakubu from Kaduna.
Okay, Yakubu, how Kaduna today? When they receive our signal, where for Kaduna?
Sharp.
Sharp.
My ordinary president.
Yes, sir.
This thing where they listen to, I want beg now, break the family good morning. Because there's no issue here. Where they waste time, they discuss, they feel important. Issue don't they ground before. And this discussion where you have day for record, you go carry and go court. Somebody talk for the studio, say this one elementary law. Not the issue where we go kill on ourselves. Those centers within the right CBT, who get them? Who gonna ask them question? Who get them?
Yeah. Hey!
Open business, can't join government when they disturb on ourselves. They know what they do. We're gonna leave this discussion, discuss better issue what people do.
Yakubu.
Yes, sir.
I beg, I they come Kaduna next week. You go give me the list of these CBT centers and the owners.
Come, we'll go give you.
Thank you. Let's appreciate Yakubu from Kaduna. You see, my people talking for Igbo land. Also, see, now maybe small shit 9 days years pass.
Yeah, online president.
The Hausa people come talk say Alura Zate Ietono Garma. They say you feel carry needle, they tilt ground, they tilt. Before you know it in the apple, a big hole don't come out from where you take needle.
Online president, if you remember, as you together that issue with JAMB back then when we the preferred solution. Now waiting has this be talk, now they take me there. We be say some of them in their first attempt they had maybe 2 something, 3 something. Let's even say JAMB had a good intention. What stops them from allowing them to use that result for 2 years or 3 years? Yeah, because sometimes they quote some international exams, this exam or that exam, but may they go look where those exams, many of them you can use them for 2 years or 3 years.
So if you miss the opportunity this year, you don't need to waste your money by giving some people money
again to do again.
Here, every year in, year out, and make una observe because of this thing we will talk now. The next time they go implement this one.
Not the money of not the money then they collect from parents. And no parents even, say many parents don't suffer casualties from JAMB mistakes and JAMB.
Some children die on their way to their centers where they send them.
Some even their children became mental became frustrated, went into depression irrecoverably because of JAMB mess.
Yes.
So, and some of these parents have been here before ordinary president.
They go come back.
I don't know why.
We invite them.
I don't know why.
Everybody when they hear my voice, will get complaint on behalf of his children or what?
Money.
Come back here on Wednesday.
JAMB, if they sue JAMB,
all of
not even only this one.
All of us go follow us go court, make we go answer JAMB.
Now different matter because JAMB also supposed to pay them compensation.
Yes. Psychological torture. Emotional.
Many lives were destroyed irrecoverably because of JAMB.
Because of JAMB. Father, they Abuja. Mother, they Abuja. All of them, they work here. You carry exam center of a 17-year-old girl to Niger State.
And you not take exam until 10 o'clock.
Yes. Then go there. Exam where they're supposed to start at 10 o'clock in the morning. They not start them until after 5. Come finish around 10 o'clock, 10:30. Come begin to look for where they go get shelter in a total stranger's hand.
Ordinary president, you don't even know what it was. We hear saying little girls where they grow up, where they do that most. Say then they look their passports before they go move them away.
From their parents.
From their parents.
So there will be no protection for them.
There will be no protection. You don't notice even the ones who complain here. Most of them, majority of them were girls. Small girls, they go look their passport. When they see their passport and their name, they go say this one, if we move and go Nasarawa State, we go fit.
Take advantage. Okay.
Good morning, my honorary president.
Yes,
this one where you dey talk, I be living testimony. My daughter write JAMB, we register JAMB. After all those registration where you go do, they go they deduct money. You do, they go deduct.
And each time they deduct, the thing fail, but they
don't remove the money.
And if you want to check your result, if any time where you search, whether you see the result, you don't see the result, 15 naira.
Yes, sir.
If you search for 20 times, now 50,000 naira, 50 naira times 20. Now imagine the number of children all over the country. Yes.
So the JAMB where we register for Abuja, they carry her go Niger State. I never go Niger before. I don't know any place. Now so I walk her, follow her, we go. I don't know anybody. We begin to look for the center. We go a day too. As we can't go the following day, we have to lodge in a hotel. We go. They no start this exam till around 4 something in the evening. And no say we go sleep again. Now so me and other women, they for that center, they no finish this exam until past 11. They do, light go switch off.
How old is your daughter?
She's just 17. So now so we do, my honorary, before we could even locate where we lodge, it was like after 1. We don't know anybody. Now so we walk out. That day, now I learn how to enter Okada. We fold our legs because there is no car. Now so Okada, they carry people up and down because everybody you have to look for where to
imagine. I just imagine Fatima.
Yes.
I just imagine. Let's say now Okada be this. Now Fatima. What's the deal for Okada? No, not like this.
Hey, listen, I have to fold my skirt small. Come fold it.
Hey, I will like you Okada for Niger State.
My honorary president, no be that one come vex me. Upon all this, my daughter got 200 and something points. We are so happy.
Despite the stress and everything.
Despite the stress. Sir, we look for admission like this, we no see. The second time when there's one write JAMB again, I tell her may she register. She say, Mommy, I don't want to register.
At this age.
I've learned this job and already I'm making some money. Let me focus. I want to become a chef like you. I say, but you need at least something to hold. Yes, you become a chef, but please, I try pet her. My honorary president, she go write the second one. What she got was less than 120. Because now
her mind wasn't there.
At all, she wasn't there.
She did it out of respect for you.
Yes.
That's all.
Because for her, she go come, they look me. If I see her, at times I go carry my face because I see that she's already demoralized.
You were torturing her.
She's already demoralized.
Now, other children committed suicide. He get one boy because he write JAMB 4 times. I mean 4 times. No, the third he write 3 times. The fourth one, as soon as they tell and say he don't fail, he just go kill himself. Now the one where we hear we see 9 with the others.
Yes.
You go see small pikin get stroke. What do they think? No wife, no children. What do they think? Now JAMB don't jam am. Okay, yes, my dear.
Good morning, sir. Sir, this issue you are talking about, but it happened to my immediate younger sister.
Oh, tell us.
The first one she wrote, she got 280. She was not given admission. The second one, she got 261. She was not given admission. Then what she got was statistics. And what she wanted to study was radiography. She said she's not going to go to school unless she's given what she wants to study. Hawa became frustrated, as in, my sister would be crying in the night. Even my mom would be crying in the night with my sister, just because of this admission. Then finally, when she wrote it last year, she got 261. And then by God's grace, she was able to get the radiography that she has always wanted.
With 280 something, she couldn't even get
first admission. First, my sister.
Make I tell you, you know why? With 260 something, she eventually got radiography.
She got the radiography.
Now the cry of your mother.
It got to a point, but
now the prayer of your mother, now you first blind them, squeeze their hand where they give them admission. Then they regret why they give them admission.
So when we started listening to this program, but my mom was at here, she was even saying, is it that we'll take it to Brekete family so that they would even talk about this? My mom will be crying in the night. My younger sister will be crying just because of admission.
Can you feel emotional pains in this lady as she's talking now?
Why I would feel it is because when I wrote my first JAMB in 2016, by God's grace, I got admission immediately. So to see my younger sister writing JAMB thrice, no admission, frustration.
And not because she's not intelligent.
She's 280, sir, 280.
Me like this, if I write JAMB, I promise you, I must score nothing less than 50. Waiting. I no try. Now zero I talk. When I say na mouth, then they take right JAMB. My brain don't go. If I manage get 50 self, I go celebrate them. I go to show everybody I don't jump 50 now. I don't jump 50.
Good morning, my ordinary president.
Morning, my dear.
Good morning, Brekete family. I remember when I finished secondary school 2016. So I wrote the first JAMB. I didn't get admission. The second one, I didn't write. The third one, I wrote again. I didn't get admission. The fourth one, I was like, I'm not going to write. My mom had to encourage me. I wrote again. I got 2 something. I applied. I didn't get admission. Someone that got 170 something, the same course, got admission. So I kept quiet and I said, okay, that I should just go and do another thing. One was still encouraging me that I should just go to school no matter what. I applied for IJMB. So when I applied for the IJMB, the first result we wrote, we were like 500 and something students. I was the 3rd highest in the school. So after that one, I did my best. But for the main exam that was coming, they were like, we should read though, this one is hard. I
you refused to read.
I read though. I did TDB, that's till daybreak. I was reading seriously. So when the exam came, sir, we know like the exam is like normal thing that we have been passing through. But you know that some of the topics they brought, some of the things the teachers didn't teach us. It didn't come out in the syllabus because sometimes we have to follow the syllabus so that we go and browse about it.
Yes.
But it was not in the syllabus. Even from 1 week to exam, that was when they now started bringing another syllabus that we should study this one, or we should go and browse it to that is just coming out to. And in exam, many things that have not taught us. It's only 2, and they said we should answer 7 or 5. We'll be like, okay, how are we going to do about this one?
Something you were never taught.
We have to start cracking our brain to do it. So do you know that after the exam, inside the 500 and something students, it was 100 and something that passed. And before, when we were even writing the exam,
was the exam free?
It was not free.
How much you not pay?
We paid, if it's up to 50 something, non-indigent.
No, how much you not pay per head?
50 something thousand.
Times 500 and something.
So after the exam, even while in the exam, someone that I know this girl knows book very well, but you know that she told me that 5 points is 20 mark. I was not like, why are you buying points? She said, that she has to use 2 ways so that you know that how educational thing is. I was not like, no, me, I'm sure of what I'm writing. I will not buy mark or whatever. Because I want to. Because I want to merit it. I want to know that I merit it, not to go the other way. So after the whole exam, do you know that even someone that did not sit for the exam got higher point than the person that cracked his head to write that exam? So even me, they had to put me there because I was the 3rd highest in the school.
See,
many people failed there. It was 100 and something that passed.
My dear, welcome to Nigeria. where anything you think is not possible in this world is not just possible in Nigeria, it's happening in Nigeria.
That's what
Nigeria, the land of wonders.
That was what even a one man like that I met told me. I was like, okay, I'm looking for admission. I said, you have to pay to get to. I was not like, sir, he said, if you in this country you have to follow the way it is. If you not follow it, then you stay back.
An elderly man telling you this.
Yes, even after my point in the school when I went to collect my result, even while collecting your result, you have to pay teachers to sign your clearance and everything. Even while collecting my result, the man told me to my front there. And I said, sir, how about the admission? And I said, if you have someone to stand for you, then you get the admission.
That is Nigeria.
He told me to my phone. I was like, eh? He said, yes, that's it.
Thank you. Ankara.
My ordinary president, after all this suffering, only God know waiting be her age when she first started to write the JAMB. Then she can't spend 4 years they write the exam.
And their children at the age of 16, they don't fly them abroad. No JAMB, no WAEC, no NECO. And then at the age of 18, they have graduated. At 17, they have graduated. At 18, they have masters.
And my ordinary president, after all this suffering, before she go even get admission, come study, maybe another 3-4 years again. That is if strike no deal. Then by the time she go do finish, she don't they clock 30.
Yes.
And then when federal government won't give employment, they go say between 20 and 25.
Is it?
It's a private, 25 years.
25 years.
Not even government.
Yeah.
Ordinary, I think, you know, we will advise those who are spokespersons to public institutions. They should be very, very careful because it is extremely difficult for you to win a case of defamation.
No, if
when you are serving the public, it is difficult. And again, you are going to create more problems for your institution. When things like this happen, all you need to do is to find a way of reaching out to the media institution, whoever you think that has wronged you.
Give me the other.
The more you talk about it, the more you expose your institution.
No problem.
It's advisory.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Nahumi and Ambevano for radio and TV telephone.
Lloyd Duru.
Barrister Lloyd Duru. Let's appreciate Barrister Lloyd Duru. One of our today when Barrister Lloyd Duru call in, it means say that thing when make rat enter market broad daylight don't happen. Barrister Lloyd Duru has always been at the background.
That's right.
Barrister Lloyd Duru has done more than 200 pro bono cases for us, for Brekete family. What is 200? Barrister Lloyd Duru has been with us right from the beginning. He has done more than 300 to 400 cases for us, free of charge. Now, Barrister Lloyd Duru, you go carry case, go give, you go feed the complainant, you go sponsor, you go transport them, and sometimes I know 2 or 3 cases where Barrister Lloyd Duru paid house rent for a complainant that came to us. Let's appreciate Barrister Lloyd Duru. Hello, Barrister Lloyd Duru, over to you, sir.
Thank you so very much. I greet you, members of Brekete family.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you. I want to mouth for the JAMB thing. Because as early as 1984, I don't become candidate. By 85, I was a candidate. 86, I was a candidate. And 87, I was a candidate.
You don't run candidates?
Candidate of JAMB.
Okay, candidates.
I never scored anything less than 268 in any of these. Yet no admission.
1984.
So anytime JAMB is mentioned, it reminds me of the bad old days. And then where I hear of what the young ones are going through now,
it's even worse than what you experienced.
It's worse than what I went through then. So in this matter that is coming from JAMB itself, I am interested.
I'm particularly interested because I understand JAMB more than some of those who work there as staff of JAMB. I also understand what majority of the downtrodden are going through in the name of taking JAMB. So I would like us to do some preparation by as much as possible, getting the list of many of those who have complained, particularly at Brekete family, during Brekete family program. I had Wednesday. If the Wednesday will not be enough,
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, another.
Better.
Thank you.
Because if we give only one day like that Wednesday, it will not be enough for
And
the number of
there will
people.
be too much crowd.
Exactly. So spread it to as much as 4 or 5 days, so that those who have complaints, because this time you are not fighting your own war, you are fighting the war of those who have been bruised, those who have been frustrated, those who have even attempted suicide because of JAMB. So all these people need to be heard. And we thank God that we have you. God will bless you.
Amen. And sir, Barrister Lloyd Duru, before you go, not be say even the JAMB staff they enjoy you. Yeah, if you hear waiting JAMB staff they pass through, to work for block industry go better pass where some people where they work for JAMB. Only say they no fit talk. Even that oyoyo where they arrange that day, now arrangement. As then they do oyoyo, the man they look left and right. Well, anybody will no shout oyoyo. he go here on your. Thank you very much, sir.
God bless you.
Let's appreciate Barrister Lloyd Duru. 84, 85, 86, JAMB. Okay, so people from the social media, I think, now who? The one on top? Okay. Okori Ogo Marita. He say, I have a common. My eye don't they go. You know if you expand them? Expand them now. You know if now the eye way then take bomb me. I never change them. I'm telling you, people are passing through, although they say he sue me in his personal capacity. I have a cousin sister who is bedridden till this moment as a result of traveling to sit for JAMB exam outside her station. She's at the mercy of God now because she's an orphan. I beg anybody, we will open it. Even though I was told it wasn't JAMB directly that is planning to sue us. But the PRO, collect microphone.
Yeah, because it's also under JAMB's.
You say waiting, because
it's not possible for him to sue without JAMB permission, because and it was also in the course of doing JAMB work that he is suing the matter. So this must have been, for me, I don't even think he's suing to win. This is more like a distraction to say, don't mention.
Somebody say, my ordinary president, don't waste your time. I knew 2 JAMB centers in Abuja that belongs to the man that sue you. Please.
Ordinary president, he never.
Una never hear anything.
He never start.
Una never hear anything.
He never start.
Even one organ for JAMB office, he get private schools. One of the schools there for Ilorin, one day for they won't cause problem for themselves.
That's the point I was advising.
No worry.
Because if you are in the system, once you are still serving the public, it's very, very important that you understand the way things go.
No, you see,
you don't react to just criticisms.
Elder.
Because you are serving the public.
Elder.
And otherwise, you are going to create more problems for yourself.
Elder.
Lie, we know they take advice now.
No. But this fly take advice from a wrong fly. Now,
leave them.
see, you see, this thing where they happen so. My people talk say, when pikin wey wan go thief carry permission from him parents, you know they wait for the owners of the room to comot. You know they wait for night to do. Broad daylight, he go break the door because he get the support of him papa. He's not acting alone. Una remember when the registrar, JAMB, and the Minister of Education, Adamu come here, the studio. One case where we do for one special school where a woman came to come with a complaint, an allegation that her deaf child was being sodomized in turns, to the extent that this boy does not like men again.
I'm so traumatized.
If he's so traumatized, as he enter here, if he see men here, you go see him, they fear. He no fit talk. He go do sign language. He go. Now women, even when they reach house, you know they feel stay until they, and in the midst of women. He feels secured in the midst of women. Now the mother of this child happens to be a civil servant. At that level, they threatened to sack her. She was forced to run away from us.
Because she was exposing their inefficiencies. And
at a point, they were threatening her. They were sending her messages. They even gave her a query. For a child that was sodomized, a child that cannot talk, but he described everything. They brought sign language interpreters from a neutral ground, and he was able to sustain what he had been saying. Yet, the mother was threatened. I know she's listening. She chickened out as a coward because she was trying to protect her career as a civil servant in Nigeria. No worry. Yes, Barrister Ogo.
My ordinary president, these people, they even think, say we no get sense. This is a democratic system of government.
Don't preempt our stance. Don't
the freedom of information is a fundamental
right. No worry. You don't do. No provoke yourself.
Even the side for the application where then they do the CBT or where then they pay the money. I know what make we.
You don't do. Leave them now. We will tell everybody how much they are making in every year, how much they are remitting to the government, how much they have donated to universities. You are not Ministry of Education. Because of excess money, you are beginning in order to justify. No worry.
And how,
can we change this topic?
Filter into private.
You don't do. Changer. This is not important. Let's talk about important things that concerns human beings. Lambe.
Oh, lo.
Lambe.
Oh, lo.
6 billion. My brothers, my sisters, if I look at an assistant time, then they give us signal to do to signal, make we continue to the van, no, they go. Make we take cases. Now, case number 1, no be case, now intervention in the lives of the children of the masses. But I hear say you get one woman we carry complaint come. Make we finally wrap up this one. It don't tell you where she did online. I make so the call end. So we they call her back. Make you know be like say we single her out on this matter.
Hello.
Hello, good morning, ma.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, waiting be your name, ma.
My name na Hajia Munirat Imma Mohammed.
Okay, ma. I hear say you get complaint.
Yes, sir.
Waiting be the complaint, ma.
The complaint is say my pikin register for JAMB direct entry. And they register, the state of origin come from Nasarawa state, Nasarawa local government. And now my picking come talk say he no come from Nasarawa state, now Niger state he come from. The people when they do the work come talk say now so JAMB give the information, say they no fee do anything. Make my picking go JAMB office, go complain. My picking can't go JAMB office, go complain. They say na NIM problem. Na NIM give them information like that. That is a national identity number. Commission. Now then give them that number. Now me I can't go the office
by yourself.
Yes. I can't go that NIM office. When they federal secretariat, I go complain. Now they check, they tell me say for their own system, na Niger state they there, my pikin no come from Nasarawa. I said, but we they live for Nasarawa, and I born my pikin for Nasarawa, and I here we register for that.
But state of origin no be Nasarawa.
Yes, but my pikin and Niger state in come from. They say for their system they see Niger state. So it's on the I go down office.
No, madam, I don't hear this last talk where you talk.
Now they come, the NIM come tell me to make I go.
So NIMSI talk say the information complete as your son give them.
But my data system is complete with them with Niger state.
Madam.
Yes, sir.
When you are talking, just maintain the same position. Now make so as you go JAMB talk say that na NIMSI give them that information. You can't work out by yourself, go NIMSI. NIMSI can't check their system. This information complete for NIMSI side, showing that your son is from Niger state, but resident and giving birth in Nasarawa state. Everything complete there.
Yes, sir.
So what thing they can advise you from NIMSI?
They say make I go JAMB office, go complain. Now I can't go JAMB office. They say make I carry my pikin come. I carry my pikin go. Then they come say make it say 2,500. They will change the information for us.
For their mistake where they make.
Yes, as my pikin come do that one, they said they will send us email information. Right? My pikin go reprint another information they came from before. As 2 days don't pass, they can't send this and say they no fit change them because they don't know whether my pikin come from Niger state. Then, now I come, I can't go back to JAMB office again. Say, see what things they said. They say, make parents no enter. Now let pikin go enter. So my pikin still reach there. They tell us, say, make it go online ticketing. They don't give a website, say, make it go report there. We don't do the reports, reach 4 times. We not get any information. They can't go advise my daughter again, make you no send another message. I still can't go JAMB again. Now my daughter enter, they say make you come go one of their office when they for the main head office, when they call Favicom. We can't go that Favicom office, then we enter, we explain to the woman when they for the table there. Now she comes tell us, say, they not change anything, that even if the king apply for change of any data, they see do them or they don't do them. Not to say if you apply that by force, you do them. Yes, now she comes and say, what we don't do, I don't tell her. He comes to make me speak, make me show my picking document. When she say the thing when we talk now, so easy. So we can't show all the documents to her. We can't say make my picking right appeal. Say, even though they not change this thing, but in the beg, they still change that for her. We
make it beg again.
Yes, we do them again. After we do them, they say under 24 hours we will receive a message. Up to now, we never see any message up to today. Since on 20th January, when we don't go to the last one again, I don't visit that office several times.
Now, for people where they hear this program and watch this program, this woman will follow me, they talk, no be market woman, no be tomato she dey sell. She is an educationist herself. Madam, what be your name?
My name is Hajia Munirat Mohammed.
This is Dr. Munirat Mohammed from Federal Polytechnic, Nasarawa. We not go appreciate them. Now, if illiterate like us, like ordinary president wey no go school, they talk. See people wey go school, so tell them they teach for school. If this woman cough, na school. If she sneeze, na school. This woman self, he get one day where she sneeze, na English come out. Let's appreciate her. Madam, we have opened the gate for everybody to come from Wednesday. In fact, you can start coming from today. Bring your complaints against JAMB, whether 20 years ago or 10 years ago or yesterday ago. Bring your complaint. Let us compile. And then when we dey go court, una go follow us go court.
No answer again.
Thank you. Let's appreciate her. This is how they toy around with people's future. At that level, you are destroying people's children's ambition. And then you think you are doing the right thing. Very pompous. Very arrogant. I talk him again. Feeling like the president of the country. An emperor. If you know what it, for that JAMB, if you cough anyhow, they transfer you. Go remote village. You talk anyhow. They are being treated like children in a classroom. We will get person record. We know how many institutions person don't destroy before he come. We know. Now, because we keep quiet, no means say we don't know what thing happen. Brekete family, if you have any information, Brekete family members all over the world, if you have any information about JAMB and all their staff from security to the top, give us the information so we can give the court. So help us God.
Somebody send you a message. He say, make it check whether you follow for the corruption where you talk. He say, good morning, consultant. Please let my ordinary president know that JAMB devised another means of extorting money called regularization, which amount to 5,300 naira. Meanwhile, somebody like me, they are the one that gave me admission into Covenant Polytechnic. I paid to avoid trouble. And the talk say, you don't know how many millions of people where they don't collect this money from.
My daughter Daisy, she paid no.
So I'm ordinary president.
You too, you pay?
Yes, sir.
Regularization?
Yes, sir. Before you go for NYSC, you must pay for JAMB regularization.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
After the exam fee, we don't finish school. You won't go.
Yes, sir.
You won't go south. You must pay regularization.
Sometimes they might tell you that the course they gave you in this school was different from what you got, and then sometimes they will tell you that maybe you went to you did ND for your polytechnic, like what she was talking about. What Lomachi was talking about, entering through IJMB. She will have to do JAMB regularization
before before she goes south.
Yes, sir.
If she no pay kwa, she no go south.
They will need to give you. They will say the thing that they give.
So kidnappers when they collect ransom. No, only then they collect ransom. Oh. Yes, my dear, quickly.
Yes, my ordinary president. To add up to what Auntie Daisy said, even we that.
Hey, sorry, 10 o'clock exactly. Because of the importance of today's edition of the program, we are taking permission to extend to 11 o'clock from our management and the regulators. Thank you. Continue.
All right. Even us, where they school, where they plan to say maybe in the next 2 years, we go soon graduate. We too, they don't prepare our mind, say, make we go in advance so that you know go can't cause trouble before we can't go for service.
I will give you today, make you go pay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Ordinary president, me whenever to taste more, I don't get small story, because during our time, na merit list we take enter school, and they never reach anything. Now, if you no give bribe, you no go enter school. One of my classmates is here, na merit list. Once now waiting you write, then go give you. He never, this thing why they talk never reach anything because I still young.
You still young,
yes, sir.
Hey.